All right, everybody, here we go. Turn 18, Germans. And let's just say they're advancing down the roads, trying to get themselves into position down here. There was one combat that happened here. They disrupted this unit with this big stack against this kind of minor stack, pushed him back a little bit, and putting him against the wall right there. There was an attack here, and they did get a disruption, but they made their determined defense and did not fall back because they're in a city plus guards. Well, it's like almost impossible to kick guards out of this city. That's pretty much how it works. And everybody else is advancing down the roads. All right, need to advance the rail lines. There we go. And over here, mosey on and over here, we did have one combat that happened here. Germans were hoping for a breakthrough, and no. All they got was, well, they did get a full retreat out of that. They kicked that unit all the way back to here, but as soon as they advanced into where they took the place, well, it's like, oh, we're already in a zone of control, so they can't advance any farther. And decided, since that was a defense of 15 and they only have a strength, I think, of 25, been 1-to-1, 2-to-1, I think it was. So they decided not to attack. All right, so that's what happened there. And we'll see what happens the next turn. Let's wander across the big world. As you can see the big map here. How things look at all that open space. Lots of places to settle. All right. Over here. Well, things sort of worked and didn't work. All right. So they're holding the line here. This unit here that was kind of mauled, they were replacing troops right there. They did attack the unit that was here and kicked them out. Now, the one interesting thing is that if a friendly unit is kicked out it has to force a retreat. They were forced to retreat off the board. Normally, if it's not a deployment area, then they're eliminated. But no, they are considered off table but disrupted. So that's kind of an interesting thing. So they can come on the board during the Soviet turn, but they're disrupted. But with the German, they did not roll a breakthrough capability. So they just advanced here. So that's all they got. So, interesting. All right, so we had a major attack that happened here. Smashed a unit. They fell back to here in full retreat. Follow-on force attacked because they had a advance after combat. They hit the unit that was parked here, smashed them back, or they were here, kicked them back too, so they're here. And then they advanced here, which opened up this river area, and then these guys are like here going, hey! They advanced to here. So now they can put pressure on the city right there because they're attacking basically just a city. And now we'll just see what happens here or here the next turn. So the Germans have crossed the river and can now put pressure through this area now. And we'll just see what happens if there's an objective point right there. So I don't think the Soviets want to run out, so they may probably try to break attack and see if they can force those guys back out of the area. And over here, we're not sure what's going on. So that's pretty much it. That's what happened for the Germans in turn 18. Getting down to the wire. It's still, well, it's getting close to, if the Germans can take a few more cities, that might make the difference. So we'll find out. All right, we'll be back. All right, here we go. Soviet turn 18. Down here, they sent a little bit of, well, some of the reinforcements came in. Shoring up the area down here, a little bit more reinforcements. Looks like they're doing maybe get a good wall put up down here and maybe stall out the German offensive. So that's what happened there. They did have some success way over here. There was that German unit that was retreating down the road right here. This corps came up, smashed him, crushed him. And so there was a German unit eliminated right there. So that was the end of that one. And now they're trying to, well, do this. There we go. Setting up a defensive line right there. And they do have a unit that's parked right there. And actually, I forgot to do something. Forgot these guys. Ugh. Oh. There we go. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we go. We got those guys coming down the road right here, trying to intercept and stall these guys out right there before they can get to Sartov right there. Forgot all about them. So there. That takes care of that zone. Well, they had some success, and they're still trying to build up forces. All right, let's go wander to the other side. Take the tour. Yeah, sorry for all the shakiness, because you just have, there's no way you can set a camera up unless you got it hanging from the ceiling, then you could see anything. Okay, over here there was a German unit that was there. They came in and hit it on 3 sides, forced it to take a disruption, retreated back to here, and they advanced to there. But they don't have enough strength to take care of it, even at half strength. So there's a disrupted unit there. And then they had an attack here. They pulled their panzer, or not their panzers, but their armor came in here, smashed into this infantry with some armor support, with some guards, and hit it. They did disrupt it, and then they rolled a 6 for their determined defense. So now they didn't go anywhere. So they didn't force them out of there. They hit them, but they didn't kick them out of the area. And then they put a unit here, run some cav in here to basically force those units from coming across the river anymore. So they're trying to create push that pocket back out of there, but they just don't quite have the troops enough to do the job. So there you go. Turn 19. Let's see, we go to 19. And it looks like we're going to get some German panzers. We do need to refit a German panzer unit that's broke down, and we do have some. Nope, let's go this way. There's the dead pile right now, so they can bring this guy back into the game if they need to. It'll be at half strength, but you know, at least he'll be back in the game. So that is what's happening in the Soviets. I forgot to look. They're going to bring a bunch of infantry in. And at the moment, it's better to bring in some half-strength units, replace them to bring them in, and than it is to try to refit guys that are already on the board. I think more bodies, blocking stuff is better than not having anything. So, all right, that's what we got, and we'll be back.